Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of the Mindbreeze Podcast, Illuminating Information, where we discuss topics on embracing corporate knowledge. Today we have on a great guest, Alex Ramsey. Alex is a PreSales Engineer at Mindbreeze in Chicago, Illinois. Alex is an expert at helping customers identify their use cases and pinpointing how an AI-powered knowledge management system can provide the most value for their specific company needs. Alex has a great amount of experience working with many industries, and he'll walk us through a few case studies here and deployments that helped Mindbreeze customers achieve their goals. So welcome on, Alex.
Thanks for having me on, Jeremy. I'm very excited to be here.
Of course. So to jump right in here, I'd love if you could walk us through one of the case studies that, you and Mindbreeze has worked on. I understand from, talking to you previously that you have a fascinating pharma one that you can shed some light on and share with our listeners. So I'll ask you here, what were the major problems in the company's specific use case?
Yeah, of course. So this particular pharma company needed to expedite its drug discovery and development process, but obviously there were many challenges that stood in the way. So to begin with, they wanted a solution to help them find past R&D projects rather than starting research from scratch. Obviously, this would save them tons of time and money. And throughout the organization, there were scattered data throughout various systems. They needed a way to search and find information and access related data to their specific project. This would allow employees to discover insights that would shape the remainder of their work. And to add to that, the organization was gigantic, with more than 17,000 employees and millions of indexed documents, which is one of the main reasons why they implemented the Find the Expert feature, which allowed employees to quickly reach out to the subject matter experts at their company without jumping through a million hoops.
Okay, so can you maybe jump in more and explain other ways and how exactly Mindbreeze jumped in fully and helped this customer achieve those goals?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So Mindbreeze Insight Services is what we use to help this particular pharma company. So essentially, we use several AI features, the major one being natural language querying to access relevant answers. And by combining large language models with our Insight engine, the end user can always validate information sources to avoid things like data hallucinations and misinformation. We also use app telemetry for analytics reporting and a personalized relevancy model with built-in self-improving functions. Users could receive auto-suggestions based on keywords, synonyms, and popular searches. Then our entity recognition service allowed users to extract structured information like codes, emails, and IDs from large unstructured documents. And finally, our semantic relations enabled a full 360-degree view to build references between related data.
Okay, so on to the next question. What were the results? Do you have any stats that you can share on the impact of this solution?
Yeah, absolutely. So the outcome was actually quite remarkable. We were able to free data from siloed and legacy infrastructures, and that was sort of the main driver in helping the company get drugs to market 50% faster. It's also important to note that we always account for document authorization, so only authorized employees can see any highly sensitive data.
Great, Alex. So, I'd love to maybe touch on one more case study here. So, do you have another one that you can share with our listeners?
Absolutely, Jeremy. So we work with a retail company, and their need was to understand market developments, industry trends, and customer behaviors. The company needed to gather metrics, competitor insights on product launches, marketing activities, and other communication forms to identify growth opportunities. Employees were wasting a bunch of time and resources gathering data instead of automating it so that they could focus on more hands-on projects. And to help, we gave the company a full 360-degree view of their metrics. This included a dashboard with live reports about products and interactive product diagrams with component data consolidated from over 150 data sources. We also integrated an Insight app directly into their SharePoint with zero loss of functionality or performance and linked them with other data sources.
Okay, so how about the results for this one, Alex?
Yeah, sure thing. I mean, everyone always wants to know about the results, right? So, with this particular company, they achieved more than 10% of increased revenue strictly by improving distribution strategies, sales targeting, and using customer insights for product decision making.
Well, that's excellent stuff. So, I think it's always cool to see how, topics that we discussed with other experts and previous guests on other episodes come full circle to actually help customers with their knowledge management problems. So, I think that's where we're going to wrap up today, but just want to thank you for coming on, and we loved having you share your stories.
Absolutely, Jeremy. Thank you so much. It was great to be on.